what we have done. All we can say is, I am an unprofitable servant. But you see, God will reward you for doing what you do, although it is not you who have done it. He wants to involve you, and actually, the Bible calls you fellow laborers with God. Can you imagine that? Fellow laborers with God. He wants to give you an honor that does not belong to you. And you know, when my son was growing up, you know, our older son is Mwanthi. He was three years old, and as all boys are, he likes driving. He liked driving. So whenever we go to the car, he would come and say, "Daddy, I want to drive." And of course, as a good daddy, I want to indulge him. So I tell him, sit on my lap. And he sits on my lap. And even when he spreads his little arms there, he cannot reach the steering wheel. But he touches here and there. I tell him, you know, he wants to drive. So I crank the car. He doesn't know that. He thinks he's the one doing it. I crank the car, and then when I step on the accelerator here, you know, you can see him sitting, and then I drive, I ease the car. He doesn't know what is happening. He is just playing with the wheel, and he thinks he's the one who is doing all those things. And then we drive the car up to that point there, and he says, "Daddy, I have driven the car." Yeah, I said, "Son, yes, you have driven the car." Eddie? You know, that is exactly what God is doing with us. He tells us to sit here. He is doing everything behind the scenes, but when it is out there, and I don't mean that God is going to praise us for something that is not real, but in reality, whatever you do, it is God who has done it. And then finally, this message is also efficaciously communicated. I love that. And we have the verse that we read, in the chapter that we read, and by the way, that chapter of Isaiah is beautiful. Pure gospel. Pure gospel. Isaiah chapter 55. And I would just like us to look at verse 11. Let's start with verse 10 to verse 11. For as the rain comes down and the snow from heaven, and do not return there, but water the earth, and make it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goes forth from my mouth. It shall not return to me void, but it shall accomplish what I please, and it shall prosper in the thing for which I send it. That is a beautiful, beautiful verse. This message is efficaciously communicated. When God sends this message, whether through me or through reading a tract or whatever means you hear that word, whatever God had designed for that word to do to you, it will accomplish it. He says, just like the rain, when it falls to the ground, it doesn't go back up before it has watered the ground and has made the seeds to grow. He says, so also my word shall not come back to me void. Shall not come to me void.